boys and girls. Welcome to Brother Hankey's Bible Adventure. This is Grandpa Uncle Chip here. I'm just sitting here working on this rocket chair Grandma Uncle Chip told me to make. But I know y'all didn't come by to help me fix this chair. So I'm going to go ahead and take y'all on a Brother Hankey's Bible Adventure. Well, I always carry my word here with me. And today's memory verse is from Revelations chapter 3 and verse 16, boys and girls. It says, I know your works, and that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wilt be cold or hot. So then, because you're lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew you out my mouth. Well, boys and girls, you know God wants us to be one way or another, because that's the choices that we have. Reminds me of a story in the Bible with an old prophet named Elisha. Now, boys and girls, Elisha was a mighty prophet of God because he did so many great things. And there was a time when Israel used to serve another god, and it was called the god of Balaam. They only did that because there was a wicked old woman by the name of Jezebel. Jezebel was a cruel, mean lady, and she forced her husband, the king, to make the people serve this other god. Well, Elijah came to the people one day, and they had 400 prophets of Baal, and he told them all to come on and let's go on this mountain. He said, we're going to prove who's the God of all gods. And Elisha got the people all together, and he told the 400 prophets of Baal to build them a great big altar. Put all these different things around them and put war around it. And the God that is God, let him answer by fire. Well, you know, boys and girls, the prophets, they prayed to their God all day long. And Elijah, at one point, started to make fun of them, see, boys and girls. Well, Elijah made fun of them so much till they got so frustrated they were taking off their clothes and they were cutting themselves, and they were so upset because their God couldn't answer. And all the evening, the sun was starting to go down and the evening was coming. So Elijah, the prophet, it was his turn. See, boys and girls. Well, sure enough, Elijah, the prophet, built a big altar. And he told him to put more water around it. He told him to put more of everything. And he told him to put more and more. And it was so much water, so much thing that only fire from heaven and God could do this to burn up this offering. Well, Elijah, he believed in God, and he wanted the children of Israel to choose the right God. See, boys and girls, God is the right God to choose. And God wants you to choose him, but he wants to give you and I an opportunity to make that decision. Well, you know, Elijah went before God and he said, look, I'm coming before you to pray, for you to answer by my prayer. I'm coming here on your behalf. Now I'm going to need you, oh God, to take care of this for me. Well, shortly after he prayed that prayer, all of a sudden, fire came down from heaven and burned up all the altar. Not only did it burn up the altar, but in the sacrifices, it also licked up all the water. So the God that answered by fire was truly God. And the children of Israel made the right decision by choosing God. Well, just like in our memory verse, we have to make the right decisions, boys and girls. And we all have a choice, boys and girls. We all have to choose between what's right and what's wrong, what's good and what's evil. But it's all your choice. Well, right now I got to get back to this chair. So I have to see you all later on another Brother Hankey's Bible Adventure. I see y'all. Sing this thing down real good.